Hey, baby blossoms and titans, what's going on? It is me, Vasori, giving you some spell work items or rituals to do on your day-to-day walk. Now, today I'm giving you a detailed ritual on continued good health. Continued good health. Okay? So, before I get started, we're going to talk about some things about my spells. Now, my spells are simple and some can be very detailed. I get all my spells from either books, other witches, practitioners, root workers, and from my own personal notes and grimoire. I often load rituals and spells on a daily basis. And so that you don't miss anything, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload any videos. I also offer my services as well with most of my spells. If you would like for me to perform the spell for you, please go to my website, visionsbyvasori.com, and message me the title of said video, and I will message you back to let you know the price and what I will need in order to perform the ritual. Now, my spell work usually runs between $50 to $250, depending on the work. All rituals are done at my own discretion and depending on the cycle of the moon, which only means I will hold the work until that specific cycle comes around. And some of the rituals I will just not perform. Disclaimer and word of caution. I have nothing to do with the outcome of any of my spells given to you in this life or the after. I give you the tools, but the desire and outcome has nothing to do with me. Again, and I have no attachments to any spell or ritual you choose to use. Now let's talk about this good health, continued good health spell that I'm about to give you guys. Let me turn my light up just a tad because I do have the items you are going to need to work this spell. So we're going to talk about the materials first. What you're going to use or what you're going to need. Let me move my water, y'all. All right, you're going to need element water. And there are so many types of different element water. This particular spell is rainwater that was charged in a storm where there is both lightning as well as thunder. Okay? Rainwater. If you do not have access to rainwater, I do sell rainwater on my site, visionsbyvasori.com. I have rainwater, pyramid water, holy water, lake water, sea water. I have it all at my site. Go to visionsbyvasori.com, go up under waters or just search for it and you will find it there. So if you don't have access to rainwater, this is some rainwater that you can purchase from my site. You're going to also need a small bowl. I only grabbed a plate. This is one of my plates that I use. You can tell I'll be working. It still has herbs on it. So just grab you a plate or a small bowl. And you're going to need 3 candles. You're going to need a white candle, ritual candle. You're going to need a red candle. And you're going to need a blue candle. Okay? You're going to need all 3 colors for this particular ritual. You're going to also need some type of healing or healing oil. I personally make this. You see the herbs in here? It's herbed up, honey. This is my Healing Renew Conjure Oil, available on my site, visionsbyvasori.com. Herbed up. So you're going to need some type of healing oil. And I am over the top with the herbs. I always add herbs to my conjure. You do not have to do this. You can skip this step, but I'm offering you some extra steps to make it more powerful. Now, Herbs. I just pulled a couple of herbs from my herbal apothecary just to show you some herbs used in healing. Because this is a good health ritual, I grabbed some for health as well as healing. So this is my particular healing blend I made. You can purchase this at my site, visionsbyvasori.com. It has everything you need. And this is my healing blend made by me. You can also add in sweet melissa or lemon balm. That's this. It's also used for healing. Okay. See that? You can use mandrake root. And mandrake is used for health. This is mandrake root. Can you guys see that? No, let me open it up. So you can see the herb. See? Mandrake root. And I also pulled some mugwort. Mugwort is good for healing as well. That's just a few that I use in healing and health work. That's mugwort. All of the herbs that I just showed you is available on my site as well to purchase. If you need any particular herb that I'm showing you, I do have an herbal apothecary as well that you can shop from my store, visionsbyvasori.com. Now let's get into this spell. I showed you the blue candle, the red candle, and the white candle. What you're going to do, what I do is I burn the ends of the candle so you can burn it, make it tacky, so you can stick it to what needs to be stick, because you have to line these up in the row. So you're going to line up the blue to the left of you. The white is going to be in the middle. And the red is going to be on the right of you. And you're going to line them up in front of you. Okay? Like that. But make them tacky so they'll stick. Before you do that too, I want you to anoint the candles or the working with said oil, with your healing or health oil, okay? Next, when you line them up on your plate or your bowl in front of you, I sprinkle herbed up. I herb up. So imagine these standing up like so. Imagine them up, stuck to the plate. I sprinkle all herbs associated with healing, with health, on the plate to maximize the power of this spell. Remember, you do not need herbs, but it will be great to maximize this spell with herbs because we're talking about some healing, okay? Now, I'm getting everything I need to get you. Moon phase. I would say the spell would work best if you cast it during the waxing phase of the moon, because what we are hoping for is to increase good health, just as the moon is increasing as it waxes. So the best time to perform this spell is during the waxing phase of the moon. You can use this spell or cast this spell on any day of the week. You can add gemstones such as clear quartz and amethyst to this particular work. The incense that you could be burning during to enhance this spell would be lemon balm herb. So a lemon balm incense or thyme would be a great burning agent to use for this spell. If you like music, you will find it I find it distracting. That's just me. But you might want to use something meditative or classical, soothing, harmonious, balanced type of health, whatever you are comfortable with. For me, I prefer not to use music in any spell work because I get so distracted. I like it quiet and focused. Now, before you start your spell, you want to make sure you have no distractions. You want to turn off your phone. You want to play soothing music, optional. You want to keep the lights dim, wash your hands or shower, which is a spiritual bath before you begin. Light your incense if you're using one. Gather everything you need so it'll be close at hand. And ask your higher power to allow the information to flow through you. Now, the affirmation or the incantation to be read during the spell is, and I'm going to wait a second because this one is a little longer than usual, so you can write this down. I always tell you, anytime I'm giving you any rituals or spell work, have your pens and papers ready because I'm tutoring. So I'm giving you spell work, okay? You might want to write this particular affirmation or what I call them incantations because it's magical to me. So this is what you're going to say. As your candles are lit, the word you will speak over your work is, I take nothing for granted, especially my health. I have everything when my body, mind, and spirit are all in harmony. I am encircled by a healthy and healing aura. May this excellent state of health that I now experience continue. I am appreciative. I give thanks to my higher power for focusing this energy to me. And so it is. That is what you're going to say over this particular spell. Okay? Now we're going to dive deep into how to perform the spell. Now with the water in the bowl, you're going to put the water in the bowl. Okay? You're going to dip your fingers into the element of the water and touch your chest and say, my body is sound. You technically do not need to have the bowl. You could put it on your hands like so. And go from here. Extra things I try, but this here with the rainwater, you're going to say, my body is sound. Put it on your hands. My body is sound. Or you can put it in a bowl. My body is sound. You're going to dip your fingers back into the element of water. You're going to touch your forehead. And you're going to say, my mind is stable. My mind is stable. You're going to lastly dip your fingers back into the element water, which is your rainwater. And you're going to touch the top of your head and you're going to say, my spirit is good. My spirit is good. You're going to conclude with any statement that signifies closure of the ceremony in your mind, such as, and so it is, so shall it be, blessed be. You can say amen. And you're going to let your candles burn all the way down. And please sit with your candles at least 15 minutes within ritual. At least 15 minutes you're going to sit with your work. After that, let your candles burn down. Because you know, if you don't sit 15 minutes, these candles may not be fully extinguished by then. But sit with your work at least 15 minutes. I cannot stress that enough. When you sit with your candles and the flame is burning, you're going to visualize. You're going to visualize yourself lifting off the ground. You're going to visualize a healing of your health, a stability of your mind. You're going to visualize it going up through the roof, into the sky, and finally into space, into the universe where it will disappear. When the ceremony is complete, if you poured your element water into a bowl, you're going to pour the remaining element water on a plant or outdoors if possible. Do not save the remainder of this rainwater. If you cannot throw it outside, I want you to gently pour it down the sink. You're going to pass your hand over the drain and say, back to the earth. Okay? That was a very simple, continued good health spell that I just gave you. Again, that is the end of that particular spell. If you need to rewind it back to catch any tidbits gems that I gave you, feel free to do so. Make sure you like, subscribe, and support my channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Make sure you give me thumbs up, because you just love my work, you love my rituals, you love my spells. And as always, make sure you click that notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. And that usually is daily. Guys, if you need anything, my website is www.visionsbyvasori.com. If there is any questions that you have about this particular spell work, go to my site, or you can also email me at visionsbyvasori@gmail.com. If you come into my space, please come into my space respectfully. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think I already said that, but please don't forget, so you can know when I upload more ritual videos. And as always, all my links are listed below. Many blessings to you in abundance, and do this good health spell. Continue good health spell. Make sure you do it. This here is a blessing in disguise. Easy, simple, sweet spell. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.